y'all got through the holidays. God bless you, man, for getting through them. Some people didn't make it. Pope Benedict didn't make it.
Nope.
Barbara Walters didn't make it.
Nope.
Pelé, world phenomenal soccer player. I think he was the first black soccer player I ever heard of.
Pelé
didn't make it. Franco Harris died, man.
Yeah, man.
72 years.
Ultimate
Anita Pointer?
reception. Yeah.
Yeah, the immaculate reception.
Immaculate, that's what it was. Immaculate reception. Yeah. Well, ultimate. That's the same compliment.
Ultimate and immaculate,
That's same level. Ultimate,
nigga. They got the ultimate warrior, nigga. Jesus was born immaculate. It's two different. One of them saved and one of them just shit the gold posts real.
I'm glad
those of y'all that traveled on Southwest Airlines, I hope you got your draws. It's been almost a month. I know you had all your draws. Them people acting like they had all the draws they had in them bags.
Well, all of them got shut down this morning.
But yesterday, today.
This morning until 9
All
o'clock.
the airlines shut down.
Till 9 a.m.
The state of Georgia, tax went up overnight on gas 30 cents.
Yeah.
Did you notice that this
I
morning?
knew it was going to go up.
I saw yesterday on news where
I
it was
knew
going.
it was. Yeah. But you forgot Anita Pointer from the Pointer sisters that died.
Who?
Anita Pointer.
She died?
Yeah, 73 or 74.
Over the holiday.
I didn't know she died.
Cancer, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Boy.
How old was she?
Going around.
73 or 74.
Yeah.
If you 74 and you die of cancer, do you die of cancer or do you die of old age?
Cancer.
Because 74 not old.
92, 93.
Yeah. 74 not old.
You still out in these streets, man. Driving, bumping into cars every day.
I like them because they got insurance. As soon as they hit you, I be like, hey, slow down.
What's crazy, you said that, right? I was listening to the radio the other day, and they were talking about people who died to 105, 104, and all the major. And they asked them what they interviewed them, so what they was eating to live that long. He'd be surprised when some of them said. One guy said, I drunk 7-Up every day.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
One guy said Dr. Pepper. One lady said, wine. Mm-hmm. And did everything, eat everything.
George Burns drank martinis every day.
And had a cigar.
I got an uncle, 101.
Wow.
Got good genes.
Boy, you got good bloodline.
He was a doctor.
That's good.
My father's father
wow.
lived to be 102, I think.
Jeez. Yeah.
Hold on, say that again.
My father's father.
Your grandfather?
Lived to be 102 on my father's side.
How old are you right now, DC?
That's not none of your damn business.
No.
They be asking all the wrong questions.
Well, 65, you gonna be 102 still telling jokes on stage.
37 years now.
They might have to wake your ass up in the middle of
That's all right. When I used to hang out with Richard Pryor in his last days, he would go up on stage, they roll him up there.
Yeah.
He'd talk about 15 minutes and literally fall asleep.
Yeah, he was not
everybody,
off. He was not off.
Yes,
and they wait, and people wait for him to wake up.
That's right.
They wait for him.
I mean, the dude was so strong. People just talk amongst themselves.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, he wake up and start back in right where he left off.
Man.
You just need a
Repeatedly.
nap. You just need a nap.
Man.
And he wasn't that old.
So you gonna be like that? You cool with that?
That's how I'm
Look at y'all.
I'm gonna start faking it before I get there just to
But the comedy store in LA,
part of the show.
You can contest it. The comedy store in LA.
Yeah.
You come in there like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, it was all night affair.
You will find somebody like Paul Mooney on stage with 5 people. And he keep it there for 2 hours. Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
They would come in there. Eddie Griffin, all them cats.
It was all evening, all night.
So is it
And
still like that?
they didn't want no crowd.
I don't know if it's like that
crowd.
anymore. Back then, Mrs. Shaw, who was Dinah Shaw's sister, owned it. Paulie Shaw's mother.
Yeah, Paulie Shaw's mother. Yeah.
And she was running. Now they started basically a black room. They called it the big room. It was a big black room.
Yeah.
Guy Torrey did it for a while, but the small room that seated like less than 100 people.
Right.
Is where. I mean, this when I was coming through Hollywood. Is where Letterman, Jay Leno, Eddie, Richard Pryor, and all them, they would just fall through there. It was like open mic, but they would fall through and go up.
It's called the belly room.
Yeah.
The belly room.
The belly room. I'm gonna go there. I'm going there this weekend.
The belly room was up top. Small room.
I would think the belly room would be down low, but it's up top actually.
But they were coming in and work out.
It's run by CP now.
Is that right?
CP, like I think he's a comedian, maybe out of Detroit. I want to say.
But
I don't know. But it used to be Mitzi Shaw.
Yeah, Mr. Shaw.
And she was Dinah Shaw's sister, Paulie Shaw's mother.
Yeah.
And you would go in there and, you know.
Because you had to get good in the bedroom for them to sit down to the OR.
So who was Diana Shaw?
It was called the OR room.
Dinah Shaw is an actress.
Okay.
Dinah Shaw. She's still alive. Mitzi dead, I think.
Mitzi been dead, yeah.
But Dinah Shaw, I think, is still alive. She's an actress, blonde actress.
But if you grow yourself in the belly room, you get to the OR room, what they call it, the OR room. Down there when you got the Paulie Shores, you got the Dana Whites, and you got all the big names.
But it was different back then. With no social media.
then.
So you might be in there on Friday night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning without exaggerating. And Ian wrote Richard Pryor, man. You just go up and do 30 minutes, an hour, whatever.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and people, you didn't have the same audience come in and stay all day. You had people going and coming all night, you know, going and coming. But you would just go up and get it on, work out.
See, the first time I did the Laugh Factory, I had to get there like 4 o'clock in the morning to sign up for a 1 o'clock show.
In the morning?
You
1 o'clock afternoon?
You got to get there, you get there whatever time you want to, but if you don't get there early, you ain't gonna get to sign up. So I would try to get there early. I slept outside on the curb, dog, with other comics that already been there. They got there 12 o'clock.
I remember that kind of stuff, Bo. Right here in Atlanta, down at the, wasn't the Funny Bone, what was down there on Piedmont? But it was,
I wasn't here then.
You know, white club. Yeah, you wasn't here. If you were going up, you had to get there at noon. If you were going up that night, you had to stay all that time. You had to get there at noon and go up and do your act in front of one white woman.
Right.
And she's sitting there writing down, you up there doing, she's like, what you gonna say? And so I did it because I just wanted to do it. But when I came that night, I only did it once. I ain't say a damn thing. I said it in 12. They told me, you know, you can go in. And then they told you, wear a sport coat.
Yeah.
For the open mic that night at the white
Open
club.
mic, wear a sport coat.
They said, wear a sport coat.
No.
Yeah.
Open mic, and you had to come up and go through what was supposed to be your act.
Right.
For that night.
Yeah.
At 12 o'clock noon, one white woman in the room, sitting in the middle of the room with a legal pad, just taking notes, and then she would tell you when you finish, yay or nay.
Yeah. Y'all got it easy. Y'all got it.
You heard more yays than nays, though.
People, the young comics don't understand. Y'all got it easy. Y'all just walk in and say, I'm a comic, I want to go up. Back then, we had to go through the protocol. Like I say, I'm 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, and you sign up at 1 o'clock to find out if you're gonna go up at 6 o'clock.
But sometimes you wish it was a process that's at least outlined. Like as a comic,
I agree.
Now it's like you don't know who you supposed to perform. They be like, okay, I can come 6 weeks in a row and smash your club, and then I still don't never get booked. Ain't no way to get booked from it. Ain't no coming out of it.
What I learned, DC probably learned too.
In front of.
What I learned from DC too is the booking person gonna be here when I perform tonight.
That's
what
true.
you start asking. Is the person who booked the club, are they gonna be here tonight when I go up? No, they ain't gonna be here. Then you be like, damn, I want the booking person. You want that? You want to come that night when the booking person gonna be there. So a lot of clubs had open mic night, and the booking person would be there. And you want.
But nowadays, open mic don't nobody. You know what I'm saying? They do open mic on a night where don't nobody want to come.
Because social media, they think now they can get on social media and make a few videos, but it all adds up to going up, man. Yeah. How many times have you gone up?
Right.
That's what it all comes.
Even the club owner ain't watching you now. You go up and hear the crowd roaring. Who that person roaring? Yeah. Who got them roaring in there like that? He had to come out and check you out then. But back in the day, man, the booking person went there. You can be as funny as you can be. You just
and it's different now because back in the day, I said this before on the show, the agents and the scouts for sitcoms and television, they would be out and about. Yeah, so you be in the club, even on open mic night, and it might be one in there.
Yeah.
But now it's not like you got to go to them. You got to go to the Wood, L.A. or to New York.
Yeah.
But back then, they would come out. They
would be out everywhere.
BET came to comedy and get me. Yeah, I turned them down twice because they want me to fly myself out there.
Fly yourself out there.
I did all that. I had to do it. Well, actually, I didn't have to do that. They actually did it for me because I I was on the show.
Yeah, in the end, they flew me out.
Yeah.
Because I turned down
Well,
twice.
that's when Steve Harvey started. Did you do it when Steve Harvey hosted?
When he hosted Apollo.
No, when he hosted BET.
I don't remember.
Well, he wasn't. I don't think he was actually the host, but he was producing it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I got a call from them, and I said, "Hey, man, I ain't doing it for what y'all paying other people." And his people like, "Yo, we'll pay you this much." They flew me out, put me up, and everything, and I did it right, paid me up.
So the game is changing.
You were like, I need at least some boiled peanuts on top of whatever you pay the rest.
Yeah, man. But the game has changed, man. When I first started, dog, how I would get on stage was when they had big concerts with comedy shows. I would show up early, find out who the promoter was. So anybody show up late, man, I'm here. I can fill in. You know what I'm saying? I'll fill in to the crowd get here. Like, yeah, I'm a comic, man. And I got in with Earl Jackson.
Earl Jackson out of Oakland, California.
Yes, sir. Earl Jackson and Lionel B.
Lionel B.
Yes, sir. I got in with them, and I show up early, and they had seen me at the comedy spot. Like, yeah, you pretty funny. We running late. Go up there. So, man, I learned to go to the comedy club early. If they show up late, man, I'm here. I can do it. I can handle it for you, just so you ain't gotta be, you know. And then, but the worst thing is though, when you go up in them big shows and people still walking in, oh boy, you better be funny. You better be funny, cause they'll pull your ass while they walking in.
You go out there and make something up, man.
Yeah.
But we you know, if I must say so now, it's different, man. Even the camaraderie is not the same.
Nah.
We had that group back then. We go from on open mic night, man.
Mic night.
For years, on open mic night, we go 5 or 6 different clubs as a group.
Yes,
Me,
sir.
Shern,
Yeah.
we go 5 or 6 clubs in one night.
Yeah.
And in different clubs, you know, a lot of we getting booze sometimes. We ain't give a damn.
Yeah.
Because we
Everybody get up at every club y'all go to.
most, and we go in and we would do shit like we'd say, man, let's go up and see who can not say nothing they ever said before.
Right.
Do or die.
Yeah.
And you go in there, man, and get your ass booed.
Hey, DC.
And we thought it was funny, man. We just have a good time, man.
Go up there and do a challenge like leave the mic in the mic stand. Don't touch the mic. Just all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we do that kind of crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and then also, DC,
It's different now, boy.
Then when we got a little season, when I used to come to Atlanta, and everybody was seasoned, and I used to come here, and I was from L.A. and California, and I'm like, man, my first time in Atlanta, dog, they was racing to the stage. Who going up next? Earthquake was hosting, Chris Charles,
Great job.
Sean
Cold
Biggs,
Funk,
Yeah.
Rex Garvin.
And man, if you didn't get to that stage hot, I mean, we talking about
They
every
would-
comic going up there getting a standing over in 3 minutes.
They would tear your ass up.
3 minutes standing over.
But I just think the camaraderie is missing. Back then, me, Sherman, it was a boy Mike at Uptown, and there's about 5 of us, man. We would go. They would have these competitions in different cities, Nashville, Chattanooga,
I ain't know about all that.
and the competition would pay $500 to the winner. And we was so strong. We'd be like, "Come on, man, let's go," because one of us gonna win
Yeah.
out of 5 of us.
Yeah.
That's that collaboration.
And we just
Everybody
go.
to get $100 out
We
of
just
it.
go in there and
Right.
split the money, man. We just go in there and win, because one of us would, most of the time, one of us would win.
Yeah.
And we just split the money. Everybody come on with $100. We was happy. We was happy to assist in the Boy Scouts, boy.
Plus, it was just fun.
Fun. It was fun. It was
Shoot.
developmental.
Dog, I used to come to the comedy act.
Now, what does $100 do for your emotions?
Back then, $100 was a lot of money, boy.
I tipped the Mexican $100.
$100 was a lot of money back then, boy. $100 back then was like $500.
That what they doing now, that collaboration.
Somebody maybe knock my grass down a little bit. That ain't
Yeah.
For $100.
$100. You be like, somebody be like,
Man.
DC, we got $100. You be like,
Man, when
you
I
got the
tell
wrong
you-
DC.
When I tell you, everybody hit that
looking for CD.
stage. At that time, everybody was coming up. Everybody hit that stage, dog. You better bring fire. We talking about Henry.
But if you
Mike
didn't,
Evans.
Bo,
When I came, it was Mike
If
Evans,
you
Henry
didn't,
West.
that's true. But if you didn't, it was all right. It was just, we was having fun, man. I mean, I can remember coming off stage. They like, you wasn't shit. Like, we just laughed, man. It was a big joke, man.
Now when I came,
Big joke. We go up there and say anything, man. We just go up there and try some shit. And boy, if you went up there and bomb, man,
No, not to you.
We sit in Waffle House and talk about your ass all night long, man.
Waffle House.
What the hell was you talking about?
But you know what?
But it was fun, man.
It sounds to me like that was also some motivation to do better.
Oh, motivation to do better.
Oh, yeah, boy.
But the thing is, it just fixed your soul well. You wasn't scared to try shit. You wasn't scared to get booed. You wasn't scared. You was out there, man. It was like, man, go for it.
You're getting your training.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And then, we talk later. I told you this shit wasn't gonna work.
When I
told you this shit.
came, we used to go to Catfish Station after the show.
Yeah, we go to Waffle House.
Waffle
5 o'clock in
House.
the morning.
Yeah. Comics, man. Atlanta Comics they was all together. That's what I loved about it. I used to love to come to Atlanta. Man.
I don't know how we got on that, but yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
thought
'cause y'all went
reminiscing
down
can't
memory
stop.
lane. I'm like, okay.
I thought reminiscing and can't stop, boy.
That was a nice little journey. I liked it.
Blue Man, all
But
that.
anyway, I think that wasn't missing now, man.
Yeah.
And I think the open mic nights are not taking advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
I think social media has replaced them. And it ain't the same, brother.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. But anyway, long live the game.
Stand up.
But
Long live the who?
Can we
The
be?
game.
Stand
Oh,
up.
okay.
Will always stand
Can we
up.
be honest and just be honest and say, out of everybody on here, I'm the only one who really been to an open mic lately. Like, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't live that life, right? Come
Yeah,
on.
we do.
Y'all, come on now.
I do.
Can we be honest? Like, I ain't never. I wish I knew about an open mic that DC Curry and Bo Peep.
I've walked in a couple places and just gone up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
all
put it
right.
like
But
this.
now I'm gonna tell you, man.
You and Bob
It's an honest show, right? Like over here, they have open mic tonight. But it wouldn't be fair for me, first place, for me to go in and take time up when a young comic needs the time. I don't need it, bro.
Them niggas
I
gonna retire
did
next week.
317 shows in 2022.
I feel.
I don't need it. So why would I go in?
I feel you.
And if I go in there, I can go up. I can go in and say, get weight back.
Bump anybody.
right, get that
Bump
nigga.
anybody.
Give away ball the light. Go give
But
both
why
people
would
light.
why would I do that and deny a young brother who needs the time and working on the craft? And then why would I go in there and, a lot of brothers can hold their own weight ball. I mean, But some of them young cats can hold their own. But if I go in there and steal all the love out the room and make it hard on somebody, I just ain't about that. It ain't like
Cause ain't nobody
I'm
else
gonna
funny.
practice
It's like you
tomorrow
gave me
night in
the.
Orlando.
It's like you gave me the
You gonna get
dessert
paid
before
to
you gave me the
practice.
food.
Right. You like practice. Practice. Like, practice. Like really?
Well,
Practice.
I'm
I get paid to practice.
I'm
Like,
a practice.
So that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I practice in the first quarter. First
It's
quarter
like,
is practice.
like he say, if I do go out, I don't want them sit. I want to put my name on no flyer.
I don't want no advertising.
None of that, man.
I mean,
If
I
just
walk
show
up
up somewhere.
and just going up.
Hey, I'm gonna go up tonight. Okay. I mean,
But I'm not gonna keep going. And I know some dudes like that.
Yeah, man.
Go in the open mic night.
Yeah,
Go up and
take
bump,
over the show.
Go up and bump the guys. For what? What are you doing? What are you?
Yeah. You gonna do that? Stick around to the end. We got. Let my man come up. He want to say something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. After everybody else done their thing, you want to go up and say something. Okay, but I don't. But the game is changing. I'd like to give a shout out to the biggest comedian of the week, George Santos.
I was waiting for it. I didn't know what he was gonna say, but I was waiting for it.
I was like, who the biggest? I'm thinking
You
all
mean the
kinds
biggest
of-
liar of the? You mean the biggest liar of the century?
That boy got to be. I mean,
The biggest
He
liar
got
of the
some
year?
balls. He got some balls.
and as a congressman and a guy I was talking to, I don't know if it's true, I was talking to yesterday, was saying, once he's sworn in, when you're sworn in as a congressman, even if they remove him after he's sworn in, you get 90% of your salary
Yeah.
for life.
Right.
After
So
you're
he's
sworn
set.
in.
Right.
You get all of the medical benefits for the
Congress is
rest
life.
of your life.
That's why they be running for Congress. I'm telling you, when you get in Congress, it's good. You good forever.
Now I
Your-
have not checked that
your
out,
kids
but this is what a guy, who's
scholarships
very,
automatically.
very
Your kids
astute
get
guy
college
told me yesterday.
No.
Once you are sworn in,
Yeah.
so they could swear him in, and then remove him next week. he gets that check for the rest of his life.
Wow.
Now, but what he might not have told you is prorated for the amount of time that he's in office.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm saying like you
it's
don't.
prorated.
I'm not sure about that.
Prorated. He's taking it for life.
Look, when you getting a GS check, government service check,
Yeah.
you start off at certain levels.
You talking about the service? You talking about you a Marine? You
Congress
talking,
is above regular government service.
Congress.
They above that.
No, Congress. Look, they're issued IDs. They're issued pension plans. Everything that the military has, they have.
I ain't gonna say that.
They do. Trust
I don't
me.
believe
They have the basic benefits that any other American has, being a member of Congress.
No.
free
They got
healthcare.
more than any other American. They got more than
I promise that a senator got way better health care. They
Than
gonna
an
offer
army.
you. They gonna offer you hospice, and they gonna still give them options. They gonna be like,
Give you home care.
There's nothing else we can do for you.
They'll
We
give you
did
home
some
care.
research
Just
on that.
go home.
But
Go home and be with your family.
I bet you wrong on that.
No.
And be with your family, and they gonna tell them,
But see,
we got 5 options for you, sir.
Yeah, but
you
see,
take your
but
light
see,
skin
but these-
and all your family.
No, but these people are
So
also
members of Congress have no
politically correct.
tenure.
Hold on. We got some brains on the panel now.
Members of Congress have no tenure. All House members are elected every 2 years. Congressional members' pension, if earned, is similar to a federal employee.
That's what I
So
was trying
it's
to
kind of
say.
like what you
It's
said.
like the federal government. It's like what I get.
They get perks.
No, it's not.
Once you in Congress,
No, you get a
can
crazy
never-
check. That's
there
different.
is no conflict of interest once you are a senator or a representative. So that automatically
sounds more
means you
like
got a
the
green light to do
Members are
business
eligible-
however you want. You got a green light to make laws that affect your business. Is zero conflict of interest.
Members are
as a
eligible for
military
pension.
person, I'm
not
Hold
arguing
on,
that.
hold on,
I'm
hey,
not
wait,
arguing
Bob.
Person is
Hold on, wait,
always
Bob.
conflict.
All right, come on, Jay.
Members are eligible
Read.
for pension at age 50 if they have completed 20 years of service of any age after completing 25 years of service.
Well,
So, like I said, he ain't gonna.
And
do
the
no 20
amount
years.
depends on the years of
Right,
service
so, I mean, he gonna get
and
a
the
pension, but
average
it's not
of the
gonna be a lot of money.
highest 3 years of salary. So,
Right, that's your pension, but your green light to do business unregulated.
no, I was just talking
is
about
they
what.
do. Right, that's the pension side. But I'm saying once you in Congress,
All right, Google.
they got something that's a zero conflict of interest, meaning you can have a business and you can still make laws
Google.
that affect your business.
Once
Oh no, I'm not
Google
disputing that at all.
Google something asking
I
once you are a
rather say
congressman, do you not receive a check for the rest of your life?
Okay, let me put that in there.
I'd rather sell dope.
Or just congressman benefits, because I think it's something about they pay your kids college. I want to say
They pay for a lot of stuff.
automatic. It's a whole lot of perks that come into it that get granted.
I mean,
well, that
they get
dope
to go
pay
to the White
overnight.
House and drink, Moet.
Yeah, literally, the laws don't apply to you once you start writing the laws. They be like, okay, now that you writing the laws with the rest of us, these laws don't apply to you.
I'm gonna stay in my lane. Lord knows I ain't no politician. With social media now, I have no chance. I couldn't run for city council. They put something up. DC, did you say this? No, that was wait. Well,
I
Bo
think you
Peep
make.
said-
I
Bo
think
Peep
you
said
would
that.
make an amazing alderman. I think you would be an amazing alderman. Now I don't know if they'll let you climb any higher than that.
There's an alderman. Where I grew up in Chicago, there's an alderman that was hell, boy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they was hell.
Yeah,
In a lot of cities.
I had one 2 doors down from me.
Is that right in Chicago?
Yeah.
You know what? You got a lot. You got a lot.
You got a lot
in your
going on,
pay.
though.
You got a lot going on.
I'm not
on
gonna
your
say
block
his
too,
name.
on your street.
your
Hey,
street.
look,
Yeah, been busy.
And I'm not gonna
That's
say his
off the street.
name, but he did a little time.
Savage.
Okay, so here you go.
Savage.
Oh, here we go. Here we
If
go.
your time is
Claim
short,
first
members
before
of
we go.
Congress don't receive salaries after they leave office. Those who
My bad.
serve 5 or more years are eligible for pension, which are capped at an amount that's less than the final salary as active members.
So if you get $20,000 a year,
I stand corrected.
By the time you finish, you getting $1,000 a year.
I mean, look,
Because they don't pay much to do
Look,
that.
That's just a pension.
Hey, look,
But it's the
let me
power
say
they
this.
got.
Look, if somebody
Yeah,
give me
it's the power
five,
that
look,
they
if I
got.
open my door every day and I got $5 sitting outside my door,
Yeah.
I'm picking it up.
Hey, but check this out.
Yeah.
Talking about pension.
So I mean, even if it's $1,000,
Before we close, DC, talking about pension.
Not a lot of money.
Football player that got hurt. You know that he's not.
How much you on that though, boy? Anything is more than they deserve. Go ahead.
The football player that got hurt, he's not eligible.
Damar
for,
Hamlin.
Yeah, he's not eligible for a pension. because
I've
he
heard
hasn't
some
played long enough.
discussion about that.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing long enough.
But baseball and basketball, they got guaranteed. The day you sign a contract, you come for the rest of your life. But football, which is the most violent sport, don't have that in their contract.
It's because they have more injuries.
I understand.
It still should be an
But that's-
insurance
that's
No,
the
policy.
reason
I'm
why
not
they
saying it
should
shouldn't
have.
be,
If you
but that's
play
the reason why.
if you playing the most volatile sport,
You should have more
you
insurance.
should have more insurance than the person who
Yeah.
playing a less volatile sport.
Yeah.
So I think if Damar Hamlin come back, are we cheering for him or are we saying stay your ass on the
I'm
side?
saying you. I'm
He
saying
gonna come
you're a
back this
damn
year.
You a
dummy.
damn
He not
dummy.
Come
And
back
they
at all.
are ignorant for letting him come back.
So if he come back, like if he
Or
come
they
back,
greedy.
they need a clause like they're like, okay, we'll let you come back, but if we need to give CPR to your ass
See, I knew you were gonna say
again,
something stupid.
we gonna play the end of the game.
And we gonna charge.
We
glad
gonna
you
play
said
the end of the game.
I'm
And
glad
you
you. I'm glad you said that.
Bring your own ambulance
know, like,
and
you
doctor.
gotta-
I'm glad you said that because I'm thinking about
we gonna play
these
the
guys
end
are
of this damn game
competitors.
next time. I
These
swear,
guys are
America let you down
competitors.
twice.
These guys are competitors. They got guys that came back from knee.
Oh, I guarantee you he's
Klay
gonna say he wants to come
Klay
back.
Thompson was out for damn near 5 years. But when you're a competitor,
Wasn't that long,
you're
but
gonna
yeah,
do whatever
he
it
was
takes to get back out on that field.
Yeah,
You know
but
what, when you're
an
a warrior-
injury and a
Not like
and
that-
a,
that
and
life
a
and threat right
basically a death experience and
Right.
being
Yeah.
brought back from dead.
If I was
is-
his
is
mom,
not
I'd be
the
like, hey, you not going nowhere.
But
Sit
his
your
mom
tail
got a
down.
big house now.
Right. His mama in a brand new house he
Mom
bought.
got
She
it.
like, hey, you know what? I love you, but I ain't giving up this house. I want you to find a new job. She be like, you don't want to do
Start
it.
jogging again. Start jogging or
She be like, I want you to be a massage therapist now. He be like, Mama, I can't afford this house on
But
massage.
he had a- he has
you
a
need tickle
foundation.
instead of tackle on the field.
Hamlin has a foundation.
Foundation.
And before,
Right.
his goal when he started this drive with his
$2,500.
foundation was $2,500. And you know how much in it yesterday?
Million.
8 million.
8-point-something million.
So he
How
can
much is-
literally
how much is
retire
that?
right now.
How much is that?
No,
is
he
he
can't take
entitled to get just for
He could draw a reasonable
10%,
salary, but they got
20%
guidelines.
for
Yeah.
operation
Certain
expense?
salary.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
if
it
you
ain't
was
nothing like what he
if
was
you
making
was just
playing
trying to raise
football.
2,500 and you raise 8 million,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a buffer in there where one of the millions can be yours.
Yeah, he
It
might get a
is.
million, but a
You can get
million,
a million.
compared to what he was making is nothing.
It's not.
$1 million is a whole year without
Come-
work.
It's-
He
it's
don't-
a
I
lot
don't
to
know what
me
he
and
was
you,
making.
What I'm saying, when you
but
have a
it's not a lot to
nonprofit,
them.
we had a nonprofit.
It's
You can
not
put
a
it in
lot to
for
them.
operational expense, all that kind of
Some
stuff.
But all that is
nonprofits,
regulated.
Administrative fees be
Administration
50%.
fees.
That's true.
Administrative fees can be up to 50% on a nonprofit. So
That's
8
true.
million.
Don't ask me how I know.
That's 4 million. Don't ask you how you know, right? You be like, hey, administrative fees be high sometimes on a nonprofit.
Or you know,
so
another idea is he retires and it becomes a commentator.
I take that.
if he can speak good English, we don't know if he can speak good English.
However-
He hadn't played the game long enough to do that.
However,
He only played one
when he
position.
when he
Let
faint
him
up
be.
when he faint up in that booth, they can't bring the ambulance up there.
Right.
Well, he ain't gonna get hit.
DC.
They definitely
Too
gonna keep
soon,
the
too
game
soon.
going. If he faint in the booth, if he faint in the booth,
Too soon.
the game
Too
gonna have to
soon.
go on. They be like, they ain't
Too
gonna stop
soon.
the game because the
That's too
commentator
soon,
done fainted. They be like, oh,
Nah,
no.
he ain't played the game long enough to be a
Commentator good. They be like, well,
I mean,
He
No.
only played one position his whole career, cornerback. Yeah, he
Well,
ain't
talk
played.
on that, but you
Yeah.
don't need to go back to the.
God bless him, man. I wish him well.
good luck out there.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
Whatever your
Those of y'all
decision
that
is.
traveled on the holidays, I hope you on Southwest. I hope you got your draws. God bless you if you didn't. The holidays have come and gone. Y'all get some good gifts.
You know, the holidays to me just be about love and family and.
He ain't get no
That's a
gifts.
no. That's a no.
He ain't get no
Okay,
What
gifts.
about everybody
right,
else?
right.
Y'all give some good gifts.
I
I gave
did.
nice gifts.
I got to go to Iowa, see my 2
I gave
grandbabies
love.
Yeah.
for like a week.
Iowa.
Yeah, and it was a nonstop flight on Delta. We didn't get. We didn't get.
Oh, you did Delta, high cotton.
You damn Skippy.
Iowa.
This the hub right here in Atlanta.
All right, you didn't get no tan.
Delta
You got-
actually ain't that expensive if you flying out of Atlanta. Like,
And if you do
don't
it
have the right
smartly.
credit card.
Don't
If you
take
had the
his
right
shine
credit
away
card,
from him. He was
no, if you got the right credit card, I get
Hold
all
on.
my bags free.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
hey,
Hey,
you know
It's
the
bonus.
There's a black man in Iowa. We
You
got
went to Iowa. That's my next question. Are your grandkids black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you.
What the
It only take one drop.
What's
What you
the
mean? It only
about?
take one drop.
Is
They
they
got
mother?
one drop from granddaddy.
Did
If
they
it only
mother-
took
what-
one drop,
what-
everybody be black.
No, my white family lives in Michigan. That's
what-
where they are.
What
They up in
nationality is
Michigan.
he?
Who?
Your white family.
What nationality is the
Oh,
white?
Nigga
man?
white. Nigga, you
No,
don't know
they're
white.
French.
American.
They're French.
No, they're French. My white family is French.
Parlez-vous
That mean-
parlez-vous français? Tu ne parles pas
They on
français?
that wee.
Tu ne parles pas
They be on that wee.
I mean,
the
what
Papa Francais
tan
today.
are they then? What tan are they? Your tan or lighter?
They're lighter.
They lighter.
Yeah, they the queen's color.
Tu ne parles pas français?
So you saying they're pale? You
I'm
saying
gonna
they're
say
pale?
both of y'all passed the paper bag test.
I don't speak no French.
I don't speak
Both
no
of y'all
damn French.
passed the paper
So-
bag.
so
But I
Yeah,
can
well,
tell you that my ancestors on my mother's side,
Yeah.
we actually trace them all back to 1402, back to France.
There you
Eating
go.
the table said that's a bunch of shit.
Somebody stand up. All right. Somebody right.
The table said that's a lie.
And the table have spoken.
Let me just put my drink on your table. How about that?
This the truth table.
But
that's cool,
you
man.
got to be the
Long-
most
long-
interesting man.
long as they
You
bring
know,
it
you
along.
like that Dasaki commercial. You got to be the most interesting man in the world.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know, player.
Well, now you know.
Nah, I know.
Hey man.
Now, what about the gifts y'all gave?
Congratulations.
Did y'all give away good gifts, y'all? See, you
I played
can't.
the
There are
bill
some
on
bad
electric
gifts.
bills. No, I played some
I got
electric
gifts for
bills.
y'all,
They're
but
not
I
no
was
good
waiting
gifts.
for you
That's
to
a
come
good
back
ass
and
gift.
say.
That whole got
Pots and-
lights. She got lights.
Pots and paint, but that whole.
I got gifts for
got
y'all,
lights,
but I'll wait for you to come back. So now that you back, I'm gonna bring my gift next week. My gifts. I got
Actually, I
gifts for
got gifts.
everybody.
Actually, I got gifts for everybody, but I left them in my
Real.
truck and I drove my
got
car.
gifts. I got gifts for everybody.
I do. I
I do.
get gifts for everybody.
Y'all gonna love my gifts.
Y'all might like mine, might not. I don't give a shit. At least I bought you
I'm
something.
gonna like it.
I don't want to hear that
I
bullshit.
didn't.
Yo, except for you, JJ. I hope you like it.
It's a thought that count.
I actually wasn't in the Christmas spirit this year.
No?
My wife wasn't home. She had to visit her father who's in Grayville, and so
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I hear that.
bought her something. She said she bought me something that's heated in the house, but I didn't even look for it. I ain't even look for it.
So it's still there.
Just she said,
So what'd you do, Chris? Just laid up, cuddle up with your dogs?
yeah, cut up my
You
four
got
dogs.
5 dogs.
4 dogs. Laid up my dog. I cooked me a great meal, lobster tail.
You cooked yourself
Ooh,
lobster?
Call me over.
Boy, I put some lamb on the grill last night.
See that?
Y'all should have been there.
Well, I tell you, you didn't tell nobody.
You see,
What?
they balling.
It
Why
was
you talking about
some
your
other niggas
police
there that I
officer?
didn't tell either. They just showed up.
Or your hamburger, hot
Bro, look,
dog.
I had a good ass police sausage around the holiday. Look, they don't even matter. They
I
like,
love that lamb, boy.
Hey, as long as you were full of the fat, that's it.
There are some
Well,
bad
I was
gifts.
fat before the holidays. I was full after.
There's some
did
bad
in the opposite
gifts.
order.
Bad gifts, pots and pans, vacuum cleaner, any hygiene products.
I would take all of them for Christmas.
you got
I don't
us-
know what he's talking about.
Wait,
I would accept pots,
Hey,
pans, hygiene products.
What you got us some loom? You got us some loom?
Loon lotion. Okay, every
that
time I see
commercial?
one of them, I can't believe
see
they
that
got
loom
this.
commercial?
You seen the one where the girl bent over and the lady
Yeah,
smell like
the
ass?
loom. The lady like she did something exciting. I didn't invent it. Loom.
I don't smell nothing. She smell the one with ass, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
But
want
that
no
girl
woman-
finna get
I
rich
don't want
with
no
it.
woman smelling my
she
behind.
is.
Why they ain't got no
Wait,
commercial for
well, you,
Tuss?
you talking about my people now,
New made lotion, huh?
right? You talking about my people.
Yeah.
They like to put lotions instead of washing their ass.
Oh Lord, now you got. You
Oh, that's
gotta,
salt water
who
clean.
did that
That's
thing?
salt-
You
that's
gotta
salt
wash
water.
your
Oh.
ass.
You gotta
Oh,
watch.
oh,
You
no,
gotta
that's
do the
salt
first
water.
step
Who
first.
did that
that's
thing?
salt
You gotta
water
wash
clean
your
your
ass.
ass.
Red Fox
wash
back in the
Fox,
day.
You
Yep.
got to wash your
You
ass.
gotta
Yeah,
wash
wash
first.
your ass.
You
Yeah,
gotta
see,
wash
see,
I'm an ass washer.
Now,
wash
But DC,
first.
salt water clean your ass. I live in Biloxi. Salt water will clean your ass, dog.
I'm not washing with no salt
Why
water.
you,
If
why
I
you
ever have
wasting
a-
your seasonings in the shower?
If I ever have a
I
special
take the salt down
problem,
there, dog, and washing that salt.
if I ever
water.
have a special problem, then I'll go. But just normal water has been doing
I'm about to say,
pretty
you
well.
use the seasoned
See, I
salt
would
water
go
or
with the
regular water?
I'm not doing no
You put
salt
Lowry's in
Salt
your
pepper water.
Right. I'm like, little spice ain't gonna
I
hit.
ain't
You
washing
trying to
with
get
kosher salt.
marinated and shit.
I don't know
Watch
how
with
clean
kosher
it is,
salt.
but it might make it taste better.
Right. You got
But
Lowry's
dog,
on your
I would
head,
take
bro.
my soap down there to the ocean and wash in that salt water, dog. That was so good.
I'm not washing with no salt
I'm telling
water.
Salt
It's
water
better.
actually is. It does clean you.
You're better than kosher
It really
salt.
is.
I'm going with the regular water.
It dries, but
I ain't
it's
had
Still gotta rinse it off though. I'm
But-
just
but
saying.
it
If
dries
the hell out your
if
skin.
you're washing your
I'm going
tail
with
in the
the
ocean,
regular
The
water.
ocean rinse you, dog. What you talking about?
you
And
still
you
gotta
go-
wash it off.
And how often you do that?
I would do that when I lived there, man, every day.
You went down there to the ocean every day and took a
Well, if
shit.
it wasn't
You
raining,
think I
storming-
believe that, bro?
No, if it wasn't
that's where all
raining,
them
storming,
dead fish was like
I take my
on
dog, walk my
the
dog down
beach.
there, and I wash in the ocean every day.
Your beloved
So
dog.
when your little
that
girlfriend
you
come
left in
over, you
Katrina.
gonna go down to the
Damn
ocean.
near killed my dog. I ain't no dog can't take salt water. So the first time I took my dog down there.
I didn't know that. I see white people
Yeah, I
dog
just
and
learned
so.
Yeah,
something.
but they learn how to drink it. First time they try it, get sick. Next time they come down, they ain't gonna try it no more.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Or they wash them down, which is funny because if you do salt water every day, you're gonna have to put on some lotion.
Yeah.
No, not
Lotion
him.
up.
He don't need no lotion.
No, I'm talking about
Lotion
us.
No, he don't need no lotion.
you
He
lotion up,
ain't
dog.
put no lotion on.
No, down
All
there,
I'm saying is,
down there they heat.
you
better-
washing your body with whale shit.
And you ever seen anybody?
shark pit.
You ever seen anybody?
Shark piss and whale
You ever
shit.
seen anybody get out the ocean to go to the bathroom?
No.
Right.
That's why I ain't getting in there.
No, never.
They just pissing shit right in there, and then you.
If the whales is
Jump in
doing
there.
it, what is a little human piss in there? If a whole whale
You
is
better get
pissing
you
and shit in the water.
filtration ships like this.
Oh,
I can drink out of your pond.
So you collect ocean
drink out
water in
my
your little
pond,
cup and
you
then
gonna have
slurp it
some-
up.
You gonna have a piss ass drink.
You know what? Hey, look, hey, you ain't lying about this one now. Look,
Oh, them $50.
that sucker got a filter in there.
Yeah, me
Man,
too.
that's a toy for a woman. I know
fill it
that.
up, fill it
That's
up
a
with
toy.
toilet water.
That's a toy for a woman. I know a toy when I
Hey,
see it.
if I'm in a situation, I can fill it up with toilet water. Dog. I can fill this up with anything.
You been
Well, I ain't putting
listening to
no toilet water in
DisRace. I'm DC Curry.
I'm Bo P.
I'm Sister JJ.
Wait, ball.
Bullhead, what am?
We holla.
I go to the place where danger awaits me, and it's bound to forsake me.